Conforto. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he is in there.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Pete.
So here's Pete Alonso, runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready with the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Lindor on third with 2 out. Ripped down the first base line. And there's a base hit as the runner will score from third, and that gives the Mets a 1-0 lead. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. On Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, thanks, Matt. On the mound now from Vanderbilt is Sonny Gray. Not a very big guy, but a good 3-pitch mix. Mid to upper 90s fastball, 93 to 95. Big power overhand curveball, and his changeup has gotten better as he's gone along. If he's on early, you'll see lots of swings and misses.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Braves have now tied the ball game at 1.
Place is going nuts right here. You want to get your fans involved? Leadoff hitter, take them deep in your home yard.
Into the box now, Dansby Swanson. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly on to first. So a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Batting third, the first
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Fouled off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. When you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Acuna begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Braves able to tie things up on this home run. Second inning coming up. All even now at 1-1. Stepping up now, Eugenio Suarez, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Darno has it. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Batting 6.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
So now to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. Soft liner to the left side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with two men out. He'll get it into second. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. Two pitches fouled away. Struck him out.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Riley.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting 7. No left fielder.
So digging in now, Eddie Rosario will try to make something happen. With 2 gone in the bottom of the second. 2 out, nobody on. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the.
Stepping into the box, James McCann, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Manny. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers.
And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away.
Now batting.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, Little League, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these.
And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Standing in now, Jeff McNeil. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
There's ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. There's one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
So runners at the corners with 2 gone, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. 1-2 now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Two and 2.
2-2.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the.
Now at the plate, Johan Camargo. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone.
Batting 9th, the center fielder.
Stepping in, Christian Pache, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
2-1.
Ground ball right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Ozzy
Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzy Albies. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And, hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat, he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Ball even at 2-2. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there.
The batter,
Sometimes
number 7.
we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
And that misses. 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Line towards center field. Bradley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Braves strand 1. Our score remains 2-1. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Eugenio Suarez. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And it's fouled away. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
And that at-bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
The 2-1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Mets open things up here. It's now 4-1.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Stepping in now, James McCann. 1-2 as he chases the slider. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. So here's Brandon Nimmo. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Mets do strike for two, both coming on this two-run home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now a 4-1 Mets lead. Leading off the inning, Freddie Freeman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. The 1-1.
Ball two. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate. Usually gets deposited in the seats.
Into the box, Ronald Acuna. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 2-2 pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
So we got him swinging. Ronald Acuna becomes the first out in the bottom of the fourth inning. At the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. This ball will be chopped foul. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now. Hit hard on the ground to short. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Braves go down quietly. They trail it 4-1. Digging in, Francisco Lindor. He singled his last time up.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Line toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. To the plate now, Michael Conforto. Hard on the ground towards short. Swanson picks it up on to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Pete Alonso.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. A hit in 2 tries so far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Acuna going back. A leap, but it's off his glove. And that is off the wall in right field. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week. On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight.
Number 34.
So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Albies brings it in, throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 for the Mets here on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Mets 5 and the Braves 1. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Austin Riley is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the fifth. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the fifth. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They're all set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Dominic Smith. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 1 out, nobody on. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 2-2. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Swinging a hard liner to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The catcher, number 33.
Stepping up to the plate, James McCann. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in the bottom of the inning now. And digging in is the outfielder, Christian Pache.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The batter, number 1. Second baseman.
So striding forward now, Ozzie Albies. Swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
The 1-2.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
On the run is Nimmo.
He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number
Dansby
7.
Swanson lining up to
Shortstop.
hit.
Dansby
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Swanson. Ball. Ball. No.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. 2 out, nobody on. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. The next 3-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 5-1. New inning set to get underway, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Pulled toward right center field. Pache is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to short.
Swanson brings it in.
Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Now batting,
Those jump throws are
number
always
6.
some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jeff McNeil. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Line towards center field, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They lead. Last half of the 7th here, and that brings in Freddie Freeman.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 3-1 pitch. Fouled off. Now the payoff pitch home. And right into the shift. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He went down on strikes last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in the game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Grounded to 3rd. reined in. McNeil's got it for one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Nate Jones is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 57, Nate.
Ready to begin the eighth. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. Jones features an absolute power slider, and he uses it a lot. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement on that pitch.
Yeah, Matt, and this is one of the reasons why this guy is so hard to square up and get the barrel of bat on. He throws hard, and this slider that he throws, it takes a sharp break down, and it's really hard to get the barrel on it. You'll see lots of swings and misses, and he can throw this pitch 3-4 times in a row and still make hitters look bad.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
Now to the plate, the Mets DH, Pete Alonso. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he fouls this one off. Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
Great job right there. Scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
Here's another 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rosario is there. One away.
The third baseman.
Stepping into the box, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball. 2-1.
Two and two.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
Well, that's what's difficult about pitching. You have a guy that's up there swinging. Pitch before this takes a big swing and almost falls down, and then he shortens it up and hits a base hit right on the next pitch.
Yeah, Dan, that's what we call the old bait and switch right there. Try to go deep, count leverage, get to 2 strikes, shorten up, and do your job.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Jackie Bradley Jr. is on deck. Now both runners are breaking. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th.
He's going.
Both runners on the move again. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. First home run of the campaign for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, with a 3-2 count and only 1 out, he knew that he was probably going to see a pitch in the zone, but he could not have hoped for a better pitch to drive. All aboard the RBI train.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. In now, Jackie Bradley Jr. On, he pops it up. Riley into shallow left, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The catcher, number 33.
Next up from New York, James McCann. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-2. Lined hard toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one going for extra bases on. And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. But the Mets strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Mets 8 and the Braves 1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And set to go is the third baseman, Austin Riley. Seth Lugo is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Seth Lugo.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Fouled away. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Lined hard to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. And that's the first out.
Now back.
Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
The 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Standing in now, Johan Camargo. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Conforto is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Braves. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Now to the plate, Francisco Lindor. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And it's fouled away. Count still at 1-2. The pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Acuna is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Jeff McNeil. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge. Into the box now, Christian Pache starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The count now at 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2. Hit high and deep out to left center field.
Ranging back is Nimmo.
On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter,
Had to go a long way to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track data. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 120 feet to bring it in. No doubt that grab saved extra bases. Standing in, Ozzie Albies. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit high and deep to right center. Right fielder is on the run. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run is in to score from third. It's now an 8-2 game.
Number 5, Freddie.
At the plate, Freddie Freeman. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Final strike for the Braves. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
8-2 tonight's final. New York led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Sonny Gray gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious New York Mets, 8 runs on 12 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For Atlanta, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Truist Park, 41,500. The Braves.